What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Sarlin.
My name is Waffles.
And today we're going to be talking about the review portion of RWBY Volume 4, Episode 6. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. They lost a map again. And, in that the first town that they were in that was getting ransacked, or already was, they dropped their map then.
And ran into the town.
They ran into the town, and the same thing happened this time.
I mean, unless off camera they magically go back
and pick it up.
Oh, hey, that's right. We got to go back a mile to pick up our map. I don't see that actually happening, but they do the exact same thing. They see an opening to a town. Quick, let's throw down our map and run.
Hey, it's Dora. Where's the map? Let's find the map. Map. Okay. Yeah.
But the town they came across today was RWBY?
Yeah, RWBY. And they start going over basically how these towns and stuff are formed just by people contributing money together, try to make this town to eventually turn into something even bigger, maybe its own, country type thing.
Kingdom.
Yeah, kingdom.
Yeah.
And it ends up generally not working out due to Grimm. So.
Yeah, which gives us a insight a little bit into Ren's backstory.
Yeah.
Because he mentioned briefly that it could become another great kingdom and could change the future, or at least my parents thought.
Yeah, which I kind of want to know what happens to his parents, or what's going on with that. We don't know enough about him. Ren's always been on the quiet type.
Yeah.
And Nora's tends to be the one that talks for him. And I also kind of want to know Nora and Ren's actual backstory. How did they meet exactly?
Yeah.
So,
and then we cut away from the town and we go over to Weiss singing, and then go into an after party. And that after party, that was interesting.
Yeah, we led into Weiss realizing that all of the people there at this party, they weren't there for the benefit. They weren't there to help Vale. They weren't there to really contribute. They were there to be their snarky selves and kind of do what you see typical with people going to rich parties and stuff like that. They're there for the food. They're there to talk about themselves. They're not there to contribute in any way, shape, or form. And you see Weiss get so angry that she makes a summon, and this time she summons a boar. I don't know if you remember last time, but from the last volume, she actually summoned part of a soldier's arm, kind of like. And I expected her to do a full summon of a full body of that. I never thought about her changing the summon type.
Changing maybe, as to what all she could summon.
Right, and then you mentioned talking about the boar being a reference to the lady, and you bring up a good point. I wonder if that's actually the case.
I don't know, because she definitely wasn't happy with the lady, and as she got knocked to the floor, and when she hit the floor, she summoned a boar that charged right at the lady. And
if it's based strictly on her emotions, that was just the embodiment of everything that she was thinking at the time.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting thought, man.
Yep. But then we cut back to RWBY. And Ren just stopping.
Yeah, it was
weird.
He sensed Tyrion coming before anyone else did. Yeah. So his senses are on point. Almost wondering if his hearing or maybe his semblance is just that good to pick it up.
I don't know. It was still a long time before. I wouldn't say a long time, but in a fight scene, it was a long time before he came in.
Yeah,
there was still probably 5-10 seconds of video before he actually came in to the town to start the fight.
Right,
but he already knew he was coming, or something was coming.
Right,
which was weird.
That was, and we start getting into the actual fight, and we see Tyrion being Tyrion. He is so happy when he jumped on the shield, and he was just sitting there looking over it, just grinning.
He hooked into the shield, just go over and just grinning.
Yeah, he just sitting there.
That was my favorite part.
Oh my god, I was like, yep, I absolutely love this character now. He's borderline crazy.
Yep.
And what was it? The part that surprised me a little bit was I thought Nora was going to knock him sideways.
Dude, I thought so too.
And he just straight up stopped that crap. He's like, nah, nice try.
No, yeah. You see Ruby aim down a rifle and fire.
Yeah.
And it zooms right past his head. And the first instinct is, oh, she missed.
She missed. I thought she was scared there for a second.
Yeah. And then she hits Nora. and we're like, oh, and it clicked.
Yeah, the fact that they're using that electricity affinity to power up Nora, that was a really good idea. So that was really cool to see.
But unfortunately, it didn't help them in any way, shape, or form.
No, this guy was way too experienced for them.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't stand a chance.
But you know who did help them?
Oh, yeah, we Crow. Oh, my. We got some stuff to talk about here. This was mentioned last volume. And this had a lot to do with people saying that there were crows around, like the end of volume, the after credit scene for the last volume, for instance, when the crow is flying down towards Ruby and the gang. There was people that mentioned Crow being that actual physical crow flying through the air, and I was like, it's possible, but probably not. And that is the case.
Yep.
So the crows that are flying around, it is Crow and potentially his sister. I don't know.
Potentially his sister.
Don't know that for sure.
Yeah, I can't see his sister really doing it.
She doesn't seem like the type to really care.
But it could be.
I don't know. Just have to wait and see. So he can transform into a crow, and when he pops in and he just blocks his attack, and he's just sitting there like, sup.
I don't know, it's like he teleported, like you saw the building break, and it's like he just teleported right into the perfect spot to stop the spike hair.
Yeah. So, dude, I can't wait to see his fight with Tyrion. This should be pretty good.
That fight is going to be really good.
I've not seen Crow go like full out. We got to see him fight and play a little bit at the academy. What was it, during volume 1 or 2 at some point? But other than that, we never really got to see him be serious.
Yeah,
not hardcore serious. So
that fight scene is going to be.
Oh, it should be good.
It's going to be good.
Yeah,
it's going to be good.
But that pretty much sums up everything for this episode. It's next. I'm looking forward to next episode.
The next episode is going to be hopefully should be a lot of energy and fighting.
Absolutely,
should be a really good episode.
I'm liking Weiss's growth a little bit more. She's kind of like pushing herself away from the family.
Yeah.
Which I think is the right choice for her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially based on a couple episodes ago, the picture in her family home.
Yeah.
Where the females are all repressed, and
every time she's around her family, she seems less happy, unless it involves her sister. She seems to like her sister.
Yeah.
But everyone else is just kind of depressing, And they're more about the controlling the family name, keeping their status in good standing.
Yep.
And you have to pretend at all times. But I guess that goes with rich families, though, powerful families that are always in the media.
I can see that.
But I guess we can go ahead and end it here if you want.
We'll end it here and move on to another episode.
Yep. All right. Rate, comment, subscribe.
Have a good day.
Peace.
I didn't say peace.
I see that. You want to say it now? Just.
Yeah, I mean I can. Peace.